Alright, welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. Let's see, where did we last leave off? Alright, we just got back from that battlefield of a place that I can't pronounce. Yeah, Ciliban Relig. So, we still have to go report. We have to go to Dunred Row for Lady Webb. Let's hold off on the DLCs. Okay, that's the Blade in the Endless Path, so... This is the battle with Lord Gathbin, but I don't think we're ready for that yet. It's the Grieving Mothers. Erevaeus. It's, Okay, this is the Craigholt, so we can... The Steward of Cadnoy has informed me of a recent conflict on a remote bluff in the Deerwood. The Torn Bannermen, a feared collection of mercenaries, have besieged the manor of a local legend, the Archmage Council Hut. The conflict is over a mysterious magical artifact. The Steward believes I should investigate the problem to ensure the safety of Cadnoy. Council Hut's manor is located in the northwest of Cadnoy. It sits atop a remote bluff known as Craigholt. I should travel to Craigholt and assert the situation, so I think we're going to do that. Yeah. I had a dream about Durance. My eyes seemed unable to focus on him, and a blinding light burst from his staff. Something about the dream seemed all too real, as though something in his soul was revealing itself to me. I should ask him what I saw. Well, let's... And Edster, Adair wants to go to Dinro as well, so let's talk to,
What?
Can we talk? Yeah. And what must you say now? I need you to leave. Never mind.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles on the wrong door.
Okay. I saw something strange. You were sitting by the fire. I saw a great light from your staff.
Tell me what you saw.
It was a flash, like an explosion. A rushing of air, incredibly bright.
It is the light of the Godhammer you saw.
The Godhammer?
It was a weapon of Deerwood's people, a symbol of their independence. It saved the Deerwood.
What do you know about it?
It brought the Saints' war to an end, knocked a god from his perch. There are few that would deny Eothas overstepped. The Godhammer reminded Eothas of it. You saw its light because I helped shape it, give it life, and release it into the world. Once seen, its glory is almost too bright to be believed, and too bright to be forgotten.
You helped build the Godhammer?
There were 12 of us. We fashioned the weapon, drafted plans for it, prayed for guidance at Ashfall, and it came to me there. Each of us were given a staff made from the forest of black trees around us, glowing with embers and fire far greater than this branch you see now.
Was he part of the Dozens? The original Dozens? There were 12 of them.
It felt as if the staff was Margaren's own finger, guiding my hand, guiding the other 11, the shadows of the 12 who would come to stand on the bridge to stop Eothas.
Shadows of the 12?
Even in that stand, there was a ritual to it. For the 12 that stood on the bridge, there were a dozen shadows cast, a dozen faithful of Margren. her fiercest supporters and shapers of the Godhammer.
Durance rests the staff in front of him, and the flame atop it curls for a moment, the light flaring slightly. It splits into a ring of flames, one after the other, until a dozen is met.
As 12 held Aethys fast, we 12 unleashed our prayers, and let the Godhammer fall.
Then it blooms brightly once and resumes its candle intensity. In the aftermath, the shadows seem sharper in the vicinity, as if they have edges, and you blink to clear your vision. Durance is still staring at the tiny candle like flame, intently.
Shadows cast by the fire of the Godhammer, perhaps. And we shared their fate as well in time. Now the spine of the Deerwood is marked by the Godhammer, marked by Magrin.
What do you mean, shared their fates?
Not all deaths come with stilled breath and stilled heart, or other stilled passions beneath the waste. Some deaths come from silence. The connection we once shared with Magrin. After the light of the Godhammer, it was not the same. It was as if we'd lost our senses, and sense of purpose as well. Instead of victory being welcomed, there was silence, within and without. Not many can claim to have killed a god. It is less a heroic tale than you would think. And such a death, it changed our faith. All faiths, I expect. Doubt followed, and the world changed. I do not believe Magrin was pleased by what we had done.
Why is that?
The world is broken, the wheel stilled. There is sickness in the world's heart. Perhaps the price of crossing a god. Crossing two gods. Even as Magrin shaped our hands, perhaps we carried her will farther than was allowed. Just as Widewind did. Saint Widewind. Mortal arrogance to match mortal arrogance. Yet if the world had changed, then I sought to change with it. If I had forgotten some of Magrin's teachings, I would find them again. I would make her see me again.
What did you do?
I remembered Magrin's teachings. How reminders on the flesh were more important than the death of a vessel. And I wondered if killing Aethys, if that had simply set him free. Had it allowed him to escape his punishment and be taken on the wheel? Like a mortal? As I stepped from the now blessed Godhammer Bridge, I thought of Ashfall. I thought of the War of Black Trees. Wondered if I needed to be burned to find myself again. That is Magrin at her heart. At least that is my hope. These are the doubts that befall me.
What happened when you returned to Ashfall?
The road to Ashfall is long. Gives one time to think. And if you think long enough, you do not go home. I left without telling anyone, with only the robes I wore at Halgot, my staff, and my name, which is long buried. Of my fellow 11 craftsmen, disciples, I know not what happened to them, if they suffered the same doubt as I did. But it was underserved. It was wrong. We had done all that Or had asked. Grab victory from defeat and...
So you feel like you betrayed your god?
There is something about being used and cast aside. Perhaps Widewen himself felt it. There at the end, when the hammer struck. to be the proof that your god is hollow as the vessel it inhabits. I tried to find purpose, and avoided all contact with other Magranic priests, did not seek the walls of Ashfall, and sought to make amends to my god through actions. I joined with the Purges for a time, and not long after came the first signs of the Hollowborn. So many crimes, trespasses, violations. The Salvation. Animancers were another sickness born of the Saints' War. A relapse of innovation, of desperation to heal what we had caused. All seemed worse than before the bridge, not better. And as years passed, the world became even worse still for the victory.
Maybe the purges weren't what Magrin wanted either. Sweat collects in the sooty creases of his forehead and runs down his ruddy cheeks. It drips from the tip of his nose. His mouth moves, but his utterances make no sound. He is, for once, at a loss. Feeling your gaze, he quickly composes himself, wiping his forehead with the back of his dirty hand.
Worship the whims of some fickle bitch, and you'll never be more than dirt beneath her feet. Worship what she worships, on the other hand. Take her fire for your own, and her esteem comes on its own. Of course, by that time you no longer need it. Trial and transformation, sure as Durance taught.
Durance glares at you, and staring into his eyes gives you the feeling of peering over the edge of a great cliff.
You think to put the coals to my feet, but what's burned once will never burn again. These talks are your trial, Watcher. You cannot deflect the truth to one who has already been purified by it.
I think I pissed him off. Tell me what happened on the bridge. We chose the bridge because we couldn't control it. It was a place where we could choke Aethys on his own footsteps, where we knew his feet would fall, a narrow neck of stone. But it was more than that. It was a spine of the deerwood, symbolic of its backbone. Such symbols are important in the construction of a weapon, any weapon. I suspect Aethys knew that as well, and so did his vessel, in its arrogance. He intended to walk up on the bridge as if walking on the backs of the deerwood, and we intended to burn him with the light of our faith, and his. 12 on the bridge, 12 in the shadow, and gave ourselves to it. Gave yourselves to it.
We put much of ourselves into the Godhammer. Such a device is not simply a machine. There are elements of the spirit in it. Even Widewind's spirit.
Elements of the spirit?
Each of the 12 who brought the Godhammer forth would have done anything to save the Deerwood, save its people. It is why we were chosen. Each of us hated this pretender. That rage, that spirit, that rebellion went into our work, and went into studying him as well.
Widewin, why?
We all studied Widewind. He was our enemy, and he had provided the flesh the god wore as a cloak. That flesh made him vulnerable. I knew what fields his hands had tilled, his family, what he had harvested, where he had been born. We sought to know him, what had led him to fight us.
Why was that important?
You don't kill the god. You kill the man it inhabits. And you leave that man a ruin. Burn him to ash. The weapon was meant to not only burn his flesh, but it would burn his soul. And it did. At the cost of our own. And at the cost of our goddess's favor. That whore be damned.
Is that why your image was blurred in the dream? Perhaps your eyes were blinded by the Godhammer's light, Watcher. You may feel half a man at times, but even that is twice that of most others.
If you fear for my spirit, your fears are baseless. The Godhammer, seeing its light, only fueled my anger and made me stronger, made me re-examine the teachings of Margren, put them in a new light.
It looked as if they was only part of you, as if your spirit had been sheared in half.
I do not need you to cast any more questions on me, Watcher. Nor did I ask you to look upon me without my leave. Get gone, and leave me be.
Okay. Did that progress anything? Okay. Durrance revealed to me that he was one of the engineers of the Godhammer bomb. There must be more to this that he's not telling me. At least not yet. So, we'll wait a couple days and then talk to him again, I guess. Alright. So we were headed to the Siege of Crucible.
Huh?
Okay, how are we doing on the okay, we've already done all these. They're just chilling. And another day.
Looks a little healthier than before.
There's one thing I want to do before we head up there. I'll do a little shopping. Now that we got some money. Let's go to where he was at. Yep, he was over here. There's the guy that was down by the beach. I think he had like a hat and something else. Maybe a pair of boots or something? He's still down here. He was over here. He is still here. Cool. Wait, what happened? Oh, the wages were paid. That's why I was triggered. Kind of you to stop and speak, my Mr. Friend. Oh yeah, okay. Well, let me see your wares. Of course. Oh yeah, the boner bus. Okay, the time is okay. For 8 grand. Oh, yeah. Something else. Okay, summons a fire weapon. I thought he had something else. County. Okay.
Following your lead.
There's a blunderbuss. What does he have for armor? Is that right? We put that on him. And he still has his robes. Let's, I think we're gonna buy the saber. We'll bypass it. 5% chance to cast charm on a hit or critical hit. Oh shit! You're gonna definitely get that then. The war club. Wait, is this is a binding item? Barbarian fighter, no, paladin, priest, rogue. So is this one. Okay, hold on. And then we got deckhand uniform. Is it the same thing? Hold off on that for now. Thinking about what does oh wait, cancel. Just got that one. I thought he had the. Oh, was it this one? To check my ranger and see if he's proficient with Luke. The Arbalist? Alright, dude, we're gonna buy the club though.
Following your lead.
Just in the plans. We'll come back for that one. But the club's gonna go. Anything from him yet.
Ready, Watcher.
What?
Dagger, rapier, mace, scepter, and rod. We'll hold on to it for now. I
Hey.
don't want to bind it to somebody who's not going to be able to really use it. I'm not sure what
What?
the other party members are in there, so we'll hold on. We'll just hold on to it for now. Let's head up here. Chapel construction. Let's keep going down the list. Bubbles rise from the depths of a murky, sludgy stew. A few bones in the pot have been picked clean, and they float amid swirling globules of grease.
Stop there. Where do you think you're going? This area is under the control of the Torn Bannerman. Anyone else wanders in, they're not leaving again.
What's going on here?
For starters, I've got orders to put a sword through your gut if you don't turn around and run back home.
Let me pass. I'm Lord of Cadnua.
Cadnua is a fine keep. You ought to get on back, Lordling, and wait until we pay you a visit.
I'll be on my
Thought so.
way.
Move along or I'll be forced to run you through. You had your chance.
Will they lay down?
Let's go! Hey.
Where is he? Oh, shit, he's not able to get. Can he get through here? No.
Hey.
Come over here first.
Hi?
Where's he at exactly? He's right there. Shoot. Okay.
What?
Ready, Watcher.
She's right here.
Let's go!
Damn it.
Oh no.
What?
There. Do that.
Following your lead.
Here's a lesson to be mowing.
You just get quiet. You're not.
These guys are tough.
They got Sagani.
Exceptional pike, fine sword, fine large shield.
You give me any more gifts and people will start thinking you're playing favorites.
Yeah.
That was not that fun. We didn't even buy any supplies. We're gonna camp. Oh no, I don't know if we can camp right here, can we? I guess we can. Should definitely bought some more camping supplies.
I'm sorry if I was a little tactless before. About your being a watcher. I didn't really understand what was involved. Is it hard, hearing the spirits all the time?
It can get a little overwhelming. Well, you needn't soften your words on my account. If it ever gets to be too much, we'll find the means to cure you. You have my word on that.
And what does the flame reveal?
Mercenary gunslinger. Mercenary pyromancer. Berserker. Okay, what's the... So I wonder if I can just get them by themselves. If we just try and sneak past them. So what was our actual quest that was here? The Steward of Cottonwood has informed me of a recent conflict on a remote bluff in the Deerwood. The Torn Bannermen, a feared collection of mercenaries, have besieged the manor of a local legend, the Archmage Council Hut. The conflict is over a mysterious magical artifact. The Steward believes I should investigate the problem to ensure the safety of Cottonwood. I was approached by members of the Torn Bannermen mercenary company. I wasn't welcome here. I should proceed with caution. Members of the Torn Bannermen did not appreciate my presence near their camp. I was forced to defend myself from their aggression. I guess we're just gonna take them all out.
Huh?
Hey,
Easiest way to do it.
Following your lead.
Ready, Watcher.
yes? Hey,
Ready,
I
Watcher.
want to see something real quick. They haven't done it yet. Because it's already a fine weapon, but... already has enchantment exception. Oh. Oh, okay. We have the 7, 9, 15, 24, 9, and 6. Sure. Now it does 25% burn damage.
I?
What?
He's over there somewhere.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah! What? There's a lesson to be taught!
Oh. He doesn't have that spell book. Ooh. 5 and 6 level spells. Gives the caster access to up to 3 free 3rd or higher level spells from the target's spell list. Okay, so if I target another wizard, I can do 3 of their spells. I can do a 3rd level spell or lore from their book. Creates a ghostly double of your caster, causing shock damage to enemies hit by it. You can't even cast level 5 or 6 spells. Oh, this is the... I think that's the last one we needed for the first level ones. I'm gonna hold off on... well... screw it. I'll go ahead and... even though he can't cast him, he'll be able to when he levels up.
Yeah. Shh.
Ooh. Mercenary Sergeant. Mercenary Berserker. Mercenary Berserker. Mercenary Veteran. Stay along the outside. Okay. Is that a target? Ooh. Should we go into the cave? Yeah, I just did. I just did say that. Okay, so this whole area is empty.
Yeah.
Kind of want to go back to town, but if I'm already invested in this going around here, alright, let's see what's in here. Maybe it'll come out on the other side. I don't know. But they put it here for a reason, so we're gonna find out what it is. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Bones and more bones. That's not good. Void Seer. Still spying Magus. And I'm assuming there's gonna be more in here. This is a holy shit. This is a big cave.
Aye? I shall.
We'll save it right there
Ready,
in case
Watcher.
things go bad.
Following your lead.
There's a... Yeah, 2 of the Magus. Oh, there's more. They're just right waiting and ready.
Following your lead.
Okay, I don't know anything about these guys, I don't think. Let's do something we haven't done yet. Bounding muscle, we're gonna set it. I don't know how these traps work. Is there a range on them? Can I put it, or I set it down, and then I have to walk away? Okay. What do we got here? Fireball trap, poison dart trap, boiling spray, dart trap, arrow trap, noxious burst trap, and malignant cloud trap. And then the sounding missile trap. Doesn't say anything about.
I'll let Margaret's fire bless this one.
No, you won't. Get back there. I don't want to put it there. I can't pick it back up now, can I? Oh, okay. There it goes. Let's use a different one. I got 3 of these. What do these ones do? Does raw damage. Only one trap per. Only one person can. Okay. You know what? Oh yeah, let's put try the arrow trap. I don't know exactly. Get back here. Okay. Now, I'm gonna put another one. Let's see, boiling spray.
Hey. All right then.
Okay, so that's done. Now we're gonna doesn't even do Constitution, Perception, Max Endurance, just 2 Dexterity. Okay. Endurance. There.
Following your lead.
Ready, Watcher.
Aye? Hey.
Oh, gee. There's a lot more in there. Okay.
How may I help?
Fireball. Throw it all in.
Yeah.
Hey.
Ready, Watcher.
So let's catch it.
Following your lead.
Moe Ixiana.
I don't know what the heck just happened. But, yeah. It's not good. Whatever just happened is not good.
Books and into the fight. Ixiana. What?
Big fella's down!
Order down.
Yeah. You're not. Oh, yeah. 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 Holy crap. Let's just get out of here for a second. Holy crap. I'm definitely going to sneak back out of here because I want some more camping supplies. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try later. That was just not right. Got annihilated. And if they're that tough, I'm not wondering, because just those two people I fought earlier were tough as nails. So I don't really want to tussle with these guys quite yet. Just being sneaky. Just gonna watch out for the gunner, and I think we're home free. Ooh, we can be right here. Oh. So where else were we supposed to go then? This is in Dunrid Row, which I don't know where Dunrid Row is yet. That's Lord Gathman, which we're not ready for quite yet. I just need to talk to her. Twin Elms. And all this stuff goes towards Twin Elms, I think. And Deeren Row. Which is that somewhere over here and it's not on the map. So I guess we go back to Deerford Crossing. Oh yeah, that's right. I needed the factions from the Knights for the army. How would it? Okay, so that's back in Defiance Bay then. And we cleared all this then. I do want. This is the way to. I just want to see if I'm going to go back to Defiance Bay, but this is the way to Twin Elms, isn't it? We don't need to be sneaking. almost ran right past it. No, this is not the way to Twin Elms. Okay. So then... back to the fairy fighters. Gaffel the Drunkard, a local inhibit, Nebrit, has wandered into the stronghold grounds. He's asking for help with his accumulated debts. He's leaving in 2 days. Okay. No, that's her. He's leaving in 3 days. And that's... and these are still... 2 more hours. So we got Dougal, Greenwich Hill, Crucible Keep, right? Knights of the Crucible. So that's assuming this is their keep. We're responsible for the safety of every person in the city. Okay. Justicar Aldemar.
Good day to you.
Every day we get more from the hintered lands pouring into Defiance Bay. It keeps us busy on the watch, it does. You look like you recently arrived yourself. Who are you? A soldier of the Crucible Knights, and proud of it. I help keep everything running at the keep so that Commander Clavier can focus on more important matters. Looking for something, or just knocking the dirt off your boots? What goes on in the Crucible Keep? This is the headquarters of the Crucible Knights, so it's where we store arms and armor, as well as where many of our soldiers bunk. Commander Clavier's in the back, making plans as usual. You'll find the forge at the west end of the building, along with our master, Smith, Dunstan. There's also a shrine to the Golem, if you're the praying type. Tell me about the Crucible Knights. We're the defenders of Defiance Bay. We're not exactly a formal knighthood, but don't tell Commander Clavier I said that. We were the first organized militia to oppose Adrian rule, and today we're the largest force in the city. Our soldiers undergo years of combat training, and our officers are required to have their souls read by the critter out in Dundren Row. Okay. What's this about Dundren Row? Just a requirement of the Crucible Knights, so the higher-ups know there's nothing messy built in your soul's past. Keeping their ranks pure is fine by me. I just wish they were more careful in hiring their ciphers. What's wrong with their ciphers? They're mostly Orlans. I'm sure they're talented enough, but you just can't trust them. Hostility is in their nature, and they've learned to hide it over the years. All I'm saying is they shouldn't at least be supervised by the folk. There's a reasonable enough, isn't it? You're wrong. It's a horrible thing to say. If people treated them better, you wouldn't have to worry about them being so hostile. I'm just speaking the truth. Nowadays, it seems that's their biggest crime of all. That's all. Okay. What's going on? There's no one around. I'm taking it. Mind if I do? This one's locked.
I'll get it open. Finished.
I don't know if they have their backs turned, if they would there or not. I don't know. But we're not going to risk it. Novish and Dunstan. I hope I get promoted to Justice Seen soon.
If this is about the breastplates, I already told Cleaver they won't be repaired till next week.
Show him the... Oh, the... I found several fragments of an ancient sword. Do you think you could repair it? That's a fine blade indeed. Looks... Eridarin, special made. Must be a commission for a champion of some sort. A sword of this caliber wouldn't be a specially designed hilt, too. It would be a shame to graft anything else into it, and besides, it'll balance best with all the original pieces. You find the rest of it, and I'll forge it for you. Something else on your mind? What do you do here?
I'm a forge master. I'm a master smith for the Crucible Knights. But the way I see it, I'm also keeping up with our old traditions. The first members of our order were smiths. Nowadays, most everyone's a professional soldier. I suppose it's to be expected, but I think it's important we keep up with our roots, too.
Tell me about the knights.
We were all smiths back in Hodred's day, though I'm about the only one here who still gets his hands dirty. We're a fearsome fighting force, though these days I think Cleaver takes more pride in our parade formations.
He thinks himself a progressive man, but he's obsessed with soul lineages and connections to the Deerwood's heroes of old. Other than Dud and Rowe, who really knows about any of that, though? Goodbye. Penhill?
Greetings.
Are you looking for something? Tell me about the Knights of Crucible. We're the primary defenders of Defiance Bay. The Order's founders were the first to rally for Deerwoodian independence. Of course, that's ancient history now. Now that we're the most prestigious company of soldiers in the Deerwood, it's a glorious line of work. If you can forget about the barracks, that is. Was there anything else? How does someone become a knight? We don't just take anyone. Our members share soul legacies with the very men and women who defended the land a century and a half ago. Anyhow, Commander Cliver is responsible for initiations, but he rarely accepts foreigners. Training area. See the... What's the girl that we found in the one place? Was it Heritage Hill, I think? Her parents turned into ghouls or something. Saida looks like she's had a bath and a few square meals. She smiles shyly. If this is about patrols, my notions are already stretched to the limit. Between the refugee influx and the mess at Heritage Hill, I simply don't have any units to spare. I'm sorry, was there something else you needed? Is something wrong at Heritage Hill? What isn't wrong? It's the real question. A whole district of walking flesh-eating corpses. Didn't we take care of that already? We sealed the area 2 months ago, just after I lost one of my finest commanders there, and this is the second guard rotation to disappear. There are already enough rumors about the place floating around the keep without my soldiers whispering about these disappearances. I just as soon abandon the district, but if those monsters should find a way out, I could look into it. So you're the one my emotions have been talking about. If you're offering help, I won't refuse it, certainly not from someone of your exploits. I cannot lose any more soldiers like this, not with refugees pouring into the city and the dozens stirring up dissent. Normally, I'd say this is an internal matter, but I can't afford to mount an expedition right now, and certainly can't afford a crisis of faith at the Crucible Keep. You've got my permission to enter Heritage Hill. I'll send word to the guards at the gate. We just paid our way in or something, didn't we? I think we paid our way in. Tell me about Heritage Hill. It used to be one of the most prestigious districts in Defiance Bay, but a few months ago the residents all went mad, started eating each other, and anything else that had the bad luck of wandering into the district. I've never seen anything like it. Now every devotion that stands guards there, everyone that comes back, anyone talks to the stench of the grave and the groans of unspeakable horrors. The Way and the Ho are questioned for the animancers. I've sealed the district in hopes of containing whatever happened there. It seems to be working for now. If there's nothing else, I must attend to my duties. What do you do here? I'm in charge of the Keep's Novitations. I'm responsible for their training and patrol assignments. They're good soldiers, and they've been quick to adapt to new challenges. Farewell. Missing centuries. The gate to Heritage is sealed, but Viola told me that the guards would be expecting me. I said several of her standing guard outside Heritage go missing under mysterious circumstances. Okay. I'm still looking into it. Well, okay. There must be something else then. I thought she was going to thank me for clearing out all the dead, but apparently that's not the case. Just to clear. This is a symbol of Ebden, a colossus smithing hammer imposed over a circular gear. It's smooth and bright with buffling oils.
We just don't have the manpower.
Oh, it's Commander Clyburn.
Refugees from every corner of the Deerwood. The dozens getting them all riled up about animancy. At this rate, we'll need twice the soldiers to patrol Defiance Bay. Yes? Can I help you with something?
You're in charge of the Crucible Knights? Here in Defiance Bay, anyhow. The High Justice is the leader of our order, but he's currently stationed at Fleet Breaker Castle. My job is to oversee our forces in Defiance Bay and to keep order from the Duke. Was there something else I can do for you? Tell me about Knights of Crucible. We're the only professional army in Defiance Bay, or the Deerwood for that matter. We defended the city and had her its day. We've improved our training since then, but Deer and Rowe can certify that many of our officers come from good Deerwoodian fighting stock. Now we're responsible for patrolling the city and keeping the peace. With so many refugees pouring in from the countryside, that's become more important than ever. Unfortunately, that's earned us enemies, particularly among the dozens and some of the more enterprising families in Defiance Bay. Tell me about these enterprising families. House DeMille, namely. They're one of the city's oldest noble families and its largest criminal organization. Their patriarch, Gedmar, has been trying to take advantage of the turmoil to expand his operations. We've kept on top of him, but he hasn't been too happy about it. What about the dozens have against you? They're demagogues and troublemakers. They forget that Defiance Bay is one of the largest cities in the world and not some frontier outpost. Most of them are mercenaries on a good day, and street thugs the rest of the time. Needless to say, they're no patience for law and order. I see. Was there something else I can do for you? Why don't you have enough soldiers?
Fleet Breaker Castle. The high...
Oh, I didn't mean to click that. I don't even know what I said. Fleet Breaker Castle, the High Justice has summoned almost half of my devotions and more of my justiciars to keep on the other side of the New Hamor. It's not for me to question the High Justice's orders, but it's left us short-handed. And mark me, we're just a couple sparks away from anarchy. With so many newcomers, can't you just recruit more soldiers? More recruits means more training, which means more time for experienced soldiers that I don't have. Anyhow, I hardly see how this is any of your concern, but if you've got time to ask me about it, then perhaps you've got time to do something constructive. Forge Master Dunstan is working with an animancy scholar to build what we're calling Forge Knights, warriors that can patrol our streets without suffering fatigue, disobedience, or fear. If some agitator throws a rock at him, we don't have to worry about things getting out of hand. He's constructed the armor, but we need the scholar's research. Unfortunately, she hasn't been around the last few times my devotions have checked. Vienna lives with the rest of the scavengers out in Copperlane, but I haven't the soldiers to spare the moment. Go to the scavenger's dormitory and see if you can find her. When you get the research, just bring it to Dunstan. This is his area of expertise anyway. Once you've brought him the research, he can sell you any arms of armor if you need. He forges and repairs all other equipment. You won't find a more capable smith in Defiance Bay. Goodbye. So are they pretty much the start of Skynet? And the Terminators? Are they building machines to help save them? Oh yeah, we already did 3. Is there... Where's it? Okay, that goes back to the hallway. Alright, so 2 things we have here are Heritage Hill and go get the notes from the girl at Copper Lane. I'm kind of curious about what's going on over here at Heritage Hill, because we have already done this. Or we've already thought we searched the area at least. We'll see. It's not right. Regular folk like us shouldn't be allowed to attend the hearings. You don't know there's not enough space in there for everybody, right? All I'm saying is where's our representatives? Who's speaking for the common folk? Camping supplies, yes. Forum construction is completed. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 16 more days and we'll have a stronghold will be completed. It's hard work, but good wages, can't complain.
Well met, friend.
I think you already have one, don't you? I got 2. wish I could have more, but it is what it is. Are we still rested from craft shop resting bonus? Okay. Can we go this way? Keep an eye on things here. Okay. This is the tower. Get this house, the DeviLettuce Manor, and then mausoleum. The missing guards are likely somewhere in Heritage Hill. This is where we found the girl hiding. Okay. Was this door here before? I don't think this door was here before. Oh, well, there's the guards. A woman turns when you enter. Her wide, pale eyes shine like lamps in the darkness of the tomb. 4 Crucible Knights hover nearby, their glazed expressions fixed on her. Reinforcements at last. I hope you've come armed, because we've got to get out of here. Something about her seems hazy and unsubstantial, even in the darkness of the tomb. I hate to be the one to tell you this, but you're already dead. Who are you? What are you doing here? Who are you? A commander of the Crucible Knights. I lead the militia stationed around Heritage Hill. Securing the districts become my responsible when this, whatever it is, happened. You don't fool me, Spectre. I hate to be the one to tell you this, but you're already dead. You'd better explain yourself, and quickly. You're a ghost, and you've been luring Crucible Knights to their deaths. No, that's impossible. It's only been... I can't be... The other side of the tomb is visible through their gaping mouths. She looks at her hands, seemingly for the first time, turning them in front of her. As her eyes and her mouth widen in horror, she turns to you. What have you done to me? No, you should attack.
Where they be?
Oh, no. So if I kill her, will that drop the spell on these guys? That she's put them under? Or not? I don't know. But he's gonna attack her.
Hey.
He's gonna come over here and knock him down.
Yes?
Go after her.
Yes?
Continue to sing.
Ready, Watcher.
Her. And action. Okay.
I'm here.
Following your lead.
Yes?
Ready, Watcher.
Hey.
Most inconvenient. Lava beyond.
Okay, well, my priest is down. Go back.
Following your lead.
Ready, Watcher.
It's hard to do this live.
Yes?
Okay, spirit's down, right? Yep. Dog's down.
What?
Ready, Watcher. Can't get a good shot with this.
This is working. Let's have it. That's it.
Well,
Right.
they didn't make it.
I'm on the trail.
Wait, we've been in here then. Okay, because if this is already, unless it was already empty, but... Okay. Well, we can go talk to her back to... Was it Wila? Wila? Wait, hold on.
Strange place for a shrine to Abidan, Crucible Keep. Maybe it made more sense at some point before it gathered all that dust. The only thing the Knights of the Crucible worship these days is the nobility, as far as I understand it.
I knew some soldiers who got recruited by the Knights after the war was over. They told me something about it. They got these young kids in there and they tell them about blacksmithing and about the revolution and about tradition. Talk about the Golem like he created the Crucible Knights and his forge to go win Deerwood's independence. Then they join, and it turns out all any of those knights ever talks about is when you are going to be recognized as their real knighthood, when you're getting your titles in our land. Their High Justice wants to be an Earl, says it's Abdian's will. He's got a castle and an army. You wonder how long he'll wait before he starts a war over it, saying Abdin told him to. They don't seem all bad. They're keeping peace in Defiance Bay. There is the kernel of something good in there, I think. Some good people wanting to do right by each other. Trouble is, they're headed away from it. Okay. Copper Lane. There we go. Asked me to meet with Vianney, student of Animatic. She's compiled the research that should enable Dustin to finish the Forge Knights. She's living in the dormitory with the other scriveners. Isn't there? Yeah. Scrivener's dormitory. Still don't think we've been in the exhibition hall yet. Oh no. What does that mean? By who? Oh, it isn't. Oh. What happens?
Hey,
Is there any? Uh-oh. Hold on. We're just gonna do this. I don't think anyone else could see me. There's no one here. Maybe that had to have been Corin. Corin seen me.
Good day to you.
By Wells' eyeless face, you're one short ogre. But why are you green? And how are you getting the ducks to keep flying around you like that? I don't know. Let me guess, you smoked a lot of white leaf, or did you get your hands on some snowcap? You taking drugs? Snowcap. Snowcap. So few people know snowcap, much less ogres. I'm looking for Viana. I like Viana. She's always talking about metal men, which is strange since I'm pretty sure she doesn't eat snowcap. I don't talk about metal men either. I do eat snowcap. Anyways, not here right now. Flew away to Andra's gift to meet her friend, Bessia. No, Clessia. Yes, Clessia. Clessia is the friend she's gone to meet in Andra's gift. In a house, not a boat. North house, empty house. Andra's gift has a lot of boats. You should go rowing sometime. You're a scrivener? Yes, I am a scrivener. I read books. I write books. And once I ate a book, but only because it looked like sweet pie. Or perhaps it was sweet pie baked to look like a book? Interesting. Oh, I'm also a collector of herbs, flowers, plants. I sell them. Mostly I eat them. Show me what you have for sale. Oh, so he's got a bunch of the ingredients. Okay.
How do you do?
Tell me about the dormitory. It's where the scriveners who work at the Hall of Revered Mysteries sleep. I'm a scrivener. This place smells like old stockings. God. Yeah, farewell. Have fun with your snowcaps. So she's not here. Let me make sure she's not here. He might be just high. Nope, looks like he's telling the truth. So there's no one in here. Well, let's go down to Audra's gift.
You've been on your own for 5 years,
I've had Itamok.
but you can't talk to him.
My standards changed around year 2.
Alright. In a house. It's in a house, not a boat. And it's Clessie, not Bessie. Ada's house. I don't think we've been to the lighthouse yet. So we'll just go house to house. Well, this abandoned house was that drug place where they were doing all the. Let's see if they're still there. Yeah, they're still just chilling.
I wonder, Alof, don't you ever feel curious about Isilmir's history?
Not even a little.
But think of the opportunities. You could learn so much about the past.
There are some things I'm happy not knowing.
I love the little banner between them. It's great. Okay, nothing in here. Wait, well, she had a home.
You had 5 siblings?
Between the 6 of us, I don't think the house has known a single day's quiet. Of course, a little chaos makes it far easier to get away with mischief.
Yes, I can imagine that comes in handy.
With its crooked missing shingles, the roof resembles a prize fighter's gap-tooth smile. What the hell did I just walk into? As you enter the room, you see several figures hooded together. They stand at attention, armed, but not in matched gear like the Crucible Knights. At the center of the group, a woman looms over another, holding a flail. She snarls at the cowering figure. You've got pages of research here. You expect me to believe this was just your scratch work? Oh, this is Viana. It's nothing, I promise. Just my notes. We know you were meeting with the Crucible Knights. You think they're the only ones with power in this city? They call us the Dozens for a reason. Now I won't ask you again. You shouldn't be here. Leave her alone. She raises her flail and rushes at you. Great. Who's it? Okay, at least it's
Yeah.
Tyrion that's up front. How far back here?
Aye? Ah!
There we go.
Following your lead.
Ready, Watcher.
Yes?
Wait.
Ready, Watcher.
Hey.
What's that? Oh.
Ready, Watcher.
Following your lead.
Hi?
Ah,
Hey.
Lava will be on cease.
Leave it to me!
Let's go! Let's go!
Dead on.
right.
I wonder why the danger music was still going. I don't know who you are, but thank you. I wasn't sure they were going to kill me. I was sure they were going to kill me. What just happened here? I thought I was coming here to meet my friend from the Republic, so it looks like I walked into a trap. The dozens must have been watching me for a while. I've been working on a special project for the Crucible Knights, and they weren't exactly subtle about contacting me. About this project. It deals with a rather rare... Oh no, I clicked it again, didn't I? It deals with a rather rare bunch of animancy. No offense, but I probably shouldn't get too specific with Commander Clivel's permissions. He commissioned it, after all, and you can see the trouble a little indiscretion has gotten me into. Tell me about yourself. I studied animancy in Ozia, back in the Velian Republics. I came to Defiance Bay to research local advances, but instead of going to Breckenburg Sanitarium, I found a position as a scrivener at the Temple of Whale. I've had access to many rare manuscripts that most animancers never see. Of course, I've had to keep my head down. I've been careful not to let the head librarian or my colleagues know what I'm working on. Let's get out of here. Commander Cliver and the Crucible Knights is waiting on my research. Now that you've already done a lot for me, but maybe you could take it to him. I'd keep it with me to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands, but you can see how well that worked out. She took it from me when I arrived. Anyhow, don't wait on me. I can make my own way out of here. Okay, there's her research. Ooh. Look at that.
I'd gladly shoulder the load, but the pack won't hold anymore.
Sunbeam after. Okay, after. 10 deflection. I'm gonna keep him with that. Second chance unconscious. See, that's why I like this one, because it gives him second chance. It's the only reason why he still has his armor on. Can I enchant it with anything? I can make it a fine one. Damage to reduction. Can I do both of these? Oh, okay. That was might 17 now. Alright. Oh wait, now what's he got on? Defense against child. Dominated and now. Can we check this too? No. Crush proof, pierce proofed. I'm gonna do it. Oh, okay. Now, head back to... I do want to look at... I don't think I ever went to the lighthouse yet. But I do want to go back and turn these two in. Hey Wyla, I found your missing soldiers, but I killed them. Your guards were charmed by the spirit of a woman named Lyra. I've gotten rid of her. By the flame, you found her? My missing commander? And she was calling to the watch from beyond the grave? It doesn't make sense, but nothing in that accursed district does. What happened to the soldiers under her spell? All your knights are dead. Train them better next time. They didn't make it. I see. Nevertheless, thank you for your help. You've left me with as many questions as answers, but at least I know what happened to my troops and Commander Lyra. Please, accept this as a token of my gratitude. If there's nothing else, I must attend to my duties. Farewell. Okay. Let's go talk to Cliver. Cleaver. Hey, have you found that villainy yet? Dustin needs her research. Oh yeah, I got her notes right here. Well done. Bring them to Dustin at once. When you've finished, I may have more work for you. That's right, I was supposed to take them to Dustin. Ooh. Forge? Yeah. Hey, buddy. Something else on your mind? Commander Cliver said you were working with an animancer to build Forged Knights.
So much for his talk of secrecy. Aye, I'm building Cleaver's metal warriors. He says they're what we need to keep order in Defiance Bay, so...
How are you creating these Forged Knights? Suits of armor and souls. Cleaver's had me repairing and reinforcing unused armor for months now, just so we can fill them with some poor Assad's essence. As long as that scholar girl's got her numbers right, infusing the armor with a soul won't be that hard, but that's not what bothers me. Do you disagree with Cliver about the Forged Knights? I disagree with him on near about everything, and this is no exception. These Forged Knights won't solve our manpower problem. He can call them what he wants, but they aren't knights. Doesn't it take Imuk's nose to smell the trouble here? A group that can't stand together is headed for a fall. And don't get me started on the other problem. Those souls whose vault to power the Forged Knights. Cleaver keeps telling himself that they came from willing donors, but he knows better. There's a reason you have to buy souls through less than legal channels. We should be clearing these scavengers off the road, not doing business with them. And you need Vilna's research to complete them? She's been writing on a method to transfer the souls into the armor. Getting the process just right is critical. Bind the souls too tightly and you get something like those flesh constructs at the sanitarium. Barely bright enough to avoid walking into a wall. But bind them too loosely and they'll be too self-aware for their own good. Mad killers in metal bodies. Enough about the Forged Knights. I have your research.
That's what Cleaver's been looking for anyway. If you found it, I guess I've got to start.
You don't sound too happy about this. I'm not, and I'm not surprised someone as strong-willed as you is going along with it. I made it clear to Cleaver that this is a mistake. Trying to harness souls like this? It's a crime against the gods, and it's bound to earn us more trouble than it's what saves. But Cleaver's given me his orders, so I've got to build these things as best I can. Anyway, Cleaver's told me I'm to sell you any arms or armor you might want. You won't find better anywhere in Defiance Bay. I can promise you that.
Now, time to see if that Valian was worth all that blood and copper. I'll be damned. To be honest, even I wasn't expecting it to work this well. Back to it. Cleaver will want me to finish the rest of them. And it sounded like he has a job for you, too.
What do you have for sale? The White Spire. Grant's Blizzard. Freezing damage, area of effect. 3 per rest. Oh. Okay. What else you got, buddy? Recovery speed, 30 defense against prone attacks. Grants concentrated ground when hit by a critical hit. 1 per encounter. Huh. Forge Master. Ooh. 5 damage reduction grants Firebrand. I might get those gloves, but I wanna. Cause what does he have for? He's got one of the okay. +5 to deflection. +5 accuracy. Get rid of the gloves. Get them those. Oh yeah, he's got the Morning Star. This. Where'd he go? There he is. What do you have for sale? Where'd he go? Oh, it's right here. And we're not gonna get that one, but I think I'm gonna get the gloves. Where did he go?
Huh?
I don't know. This one does 50% damage is burn. %45 damage, +4 accuracy. Yeah, we'll mess with it. At least it gives him something else to use. Now we gotta go talk to Cleaver again. Cleaver. How may I be of assistance? Was there more you needed me to do?
Dunstan will complete the first squad of Forge Knights in no time. Now the High Justice will want to have his Forge Masters at Fleetbreaker Castle create more. I've made a copy of Viana's research, and the High Justice has sent a courier to Anslog's Compass to retrieve it. The dozens have gotten too active for the courier to come to Defiance Bay. And after Viana's kidnapping, we've got to assume they know about our plans. That's why I'm sending you to deliver the research. You shouldn't be recognizable to the dozens. Yet.
Yet. Now there's a revealing word. But after this, I expect they'll learn of your association with us. And they won't be too happy about it. Neither will the Domenos. They're trying to expand the family business, and they resent us for standing in the way. I need someone I can trust, and you've proven your integrity both in my service and in Defiance Bay. Consider it done.
Anslog's Compass is a small lagoon just north of Defiance Bay. Your contact will be a commander named Arenroad. She'll meet you by the docks. Return to me when you've finished. The High Justice has made the expansion of the Forge Knights his top priority, which means it's mine as well.
Okay. Just run right through those guys as they're fighting. He's leaving in 1 day and 22 hours. Oh wait, no. This guy. The drunkard. 2 days. Let's go deal with him first. Can't have a drunkard on my land all the time. Come on now. No, 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 no. Oh no. Oh no.
Hmm? Yes?
Assassins. He's a big wizard looking dude. Holy crap. Let's go after him, I guess.
How may I help?
Measure can shoot. No uses left. Oh, I don't have any level 4 spells. Let's go to the rest. Oh no. I don't know what any of the abilities are. We're gonna just...
Hey,
No, we're gonna switch to Thunderblast. And we're gonna right in front of us.
Ready, Watcher.
Huh?
Following your lead.
So I think I need to take one of those pistols off and give him actually a sword.
What?
Ready, Watcher. Ready, Watcher.
hey.
Where is the door? Oh, it's right there.
Hey.
Ready, Watcher. After him, Ichimak.
Dang, look at that sword. Wait, is that the saber? Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, that's because I put that spell on it. Okay, that's why it looked like that. That thing was cool looking. Holy crap. Oh, Novice's Grimoire. Yeah, right. Oh, there's a note. Oh, I think that was probably one of those bounty things from before. That's not the one. Yeah, right here. Written on the scrap parchment is a concise but detailed description of you, including your name and bounty on me. Perfect.
Sure.
Where were we going before I was so rudely interrupted? Back to the keep to meet that guy before he leaves. The drunkard. Gotta go take care of the drunkard.
Looks a little healthier than before.
Upon his return, Lord Binoger was able to quell the uprising. Trade is slowed in the area, but you are regarded as a local hero. Nice. There he is. He's already drinking still. Jesus. He's all stumbling and everything. Hey, greetings, Lord Tyrion Darrington. I was hoping to talk to you. I'm in a spot of trouble. Very well, let's hear it. Let's go sit on my throne. Look at my little guy running over there. Little spiritual dude. The thing is, I've worked up a few debts in Deerford and a few other places. More than a few. I've gotten the coin, my lord, but I'd pay it off if I could. I was thinking, maybe, if someone looking to hire on or something, I'm willing to work. I want to hire this drunkard? Don't worry, I can settle this. I know a way you can pay off your debt. Why should I trouble myself with a shiftless vagabond? I know a way you can pay off your debt. I never did learn much of a trade. What do you have in mind? I'll talk to the Belle Siege in the Brickenbury Sanitarium. You can help her with her research. Oh, like in tests, you mean? Suppose that ought to pay well. At least, right? Thank you. I'll head out there as soon as I can. Okay. So does that mean I have to go talk to her now? How are we doing on here? 19 hours. Holy crap, I didn't realize I didn't have... How much... Where'd all my money go? I've been buying too much stuff. Holy crap, I did not realize that I was that low. Alright, well, speaking of being low...
Greetings!
Oop, nope, don't want to sell that. Where'd the ring go? I was put it back in my inventory. Okay, there it is. There. Back up to almost 6. Oh, yeah, I did want to see that shield. I had that. Rest before I leave. Oh, yeah. I definitely will. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, where's his? There it is. Retaliation. Effects. Characters hitting self. Characters hitting self. Some rats bash. Nice. So this one doesn't have any accuracy penalty on it. Let's try it out. It looks so tiny compared to that door. Okay.
Better indeed.
Yeah.
Alright, what do we want here? Mechanics, dexterity, lore, perception, intelligence, or resolve? Resolve? Alright. Go back down to Defiance Bay. To... who was it? Oh, someone at the sanitarium or something. Training grounds construction completed. Ooh. Adna Fergus leaves the stronghold. Alright. Botanical garden. Alright, now we got the Villainy Embassy. Ducal Palace. Was it in Copper Lane? Maybe it was in Copper Lane. Let's see. Combs. No. Was it? Oh, it was in Breckenbury. Yep, there it is. Sanitarium. I don't even know if we're supposed to be going there or not, but I want to go check out that lighthouse anyway. Yeah, it's not a quest in here. Oh, no. Well, I don't think that's part of anything. We'll head over to the what was I supposed to be doing for Cleaver? Oh yeah, and Long Compass to deliver that thing. Delivery for him. Let's do that real quick, I guess. Security reports that cutthroat bandits will attack the stronghold in 4 days. Didn't you say he'll be by the cliffs? Or the dock? The dock. Is this the dock? Assuming it's the only dock here. Is there any enemies here?
I shall be discreet.
Oh, boat's pulling up. You there. Did Commander Cleaver send you?
Well met, friend.
You've come from the Crucible Keep, I take it. I was told you'd have something for me. Here it is. Excellent. I should get this back to the High Justice before... Too late. Get ready. What? A wizard? Sitting up here. Are you mad? You hold the secrets to one of the foulest examples of animancy, and you want to hand it over to the Crucible Knights? It's an abomination. Caged souls use as weapons, and you'd give these silk stockings any army of them? I can't let you do this. The research must be destroyed. I'd like to see you try. I'll destroy you. I'd like to see you try. Kill them all. Really? You're trying
How
to
may
kill
I
us
help?
all? Not when Alof has fireball spells.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hold off on the dog.
Ready, Watcher.
Following your lead.
He's getting closer for that.
hey.
Why are they running this way for? Didn't I have them?
Huh?
How may I help? Yes?
Thing isn't doing the job.
Dead on!
That was pretty cool. I love that sword. I'll take that as our cue to leave. With the dozens growing so bold, there's no time to waste. Give my regards to the commander, and watch your back out here. Bites.
Huh?
Alright. We had our... deal with that here in a little bit. Head maze. For the security. Oh, I get stealth. Do that. We've got a few more to go. Oh shoot, how much money do I got now? I didn't even pay attention. I broke again. Oh, yep.
Huh?
Head back to Crucible Keep, which was in First Fires. Forge Knight. What in the hell? So are they... Don't tell me. Don't tell me that it is Skynet. Oh no.
Let's go!
Can't get a good shot at this.
I'm not even paying it. Holy crap. Yeah, you might have to restart this one. I don't know if we're gonna be able to... I can bring back...
Yes?
See if I can get him...
Hey.
Him to heal.
Following your
Him
lead.
to heal.
Yeah.
Bring back him.
Ready, Watcher.
Dog's gonna be dead. Okay, Alof's down, but we got our priest back. Whole person work on halt.
Hey.
Try that. Maybe that'll help us.
Following your lead.
He's only on 2. He needs 1 more. I still haven't really been using any of his chants. He's ready yet? No. Okay. Yeah, it says 1. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, because he's casting that, that's why. He's still in the middle of casting that. There. Still can't do it because I don't think it's quite ready yet.
Good shot.
Maybe knock some of them back.
Following your lead.
Yeah.
Hey.
Actually,
What?
I'm just gonna do that. Does he not? What does he have for? Oh, he's got his fists. Wait. Wait a minute. Where? What? Oh, I never put his weapon back on. Oh no. He's over there just punching people. he's just over there punching people.
Hey.
Alright. Oh, jeez.
Beyond seek.
After him, Itamok. Dead on.
Let's go. Let's burn.
Got it.
Moe Ixi.
Whew, I can't believe we made that.
Huh?
Okay, now we can put his morning star back on.
Huh?
And yes, cameras not allowed in this area. Okay. Good to know.
Right.
And what does the flame reveal?
And we killed everybody.
How may I help?
Yeah.
What?
Settle!
Let's go.
Settle!
Not even slowing us down. I'll let.
Got an arrow for this one. Can't get a good shot with this. After an each
We definitely need to rest. There's one more sitting right there.
Following your lead.
What?
Give him
Moe Ixi Ana.
that low. Dang it. Oh. We really need to rest. But this guy's just sitting right here.
How may I help?
He's just sitting right there.
Let's go. Let's go.
Rith ul.
That's close.
I shall.
No, you're not.
Hey, all right then.
No, we're on this camp here either. No. Can we go back out? Here. Hedge phase has been completed. Can we camp here? Oh, bounties, okay. So we can't camp out any in the street here. Let's, map in here. Yep. And those were vessels, right? Oh. Oof. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll see. Alright, let's head back in there and deal with the rest of these Terminators. Fast enough.
Yes?
Ready, Watcher.
Yes?
What?
Hey,
Okay.
Sure.
Wait, did you pull? I didn't lose any parts, did I? Might as well get all we can. Oh no, is that Cliver? Or not, it's a dead one. We can talk once all these damn Forge Knights in the keep have been taken down. Hey Dustin, keep after them. You guys aren't gonna help? Let's go check this room. Okay. What about in the hall, or the... Is there not my time to steal everything?
Finished.
Penholm's affidavit. Current, a cipher duly appointed and employed by does hereby certify that Novidel and Penholm has been found to have a soul free of any subversive influences or retained essence. The scroll stands with the seal of Dinrid Bro and signed by both Penholm and Curran. This edit calls for the arrest of Aaron, whose recent actions have led to the death of a knight of the Crucible. They request reporting any information to Justice Eldmer. It is signed Commander Clyburn. New task unwanted. What is that task? Only man named Aaron. Apparently he has eluded capture this far. The knights continue to hunt for him. Oh, okay, that's right. We did meet him. He was the one that was in the... He's just camping out by himself in there. A little loner.
Let's go!
Good shot.
Okay.
Yes?
Got blown back. He's reloading. Dog's nearly dead.
Hey,
Following your lead.
What?
Huh?
hey.
That's it! Here's a lesson to be taught!
Let's go!
Dead on!
Let's go!
That's...
Right.
Was that it then? I think that was everything. Didn't go up there, but I think that was good.
1 minute. My justiciars were training the Forge Knights. In the next, they were being cut to pieces. But the survivors owe their lives to your skill. You fought valiantly, worthy of any seasoned soldier. In fact, I'm naming you an honorary justiciar. As a reward for your service, please accept this blade and armor, worthy of a knight of the Crucible. If there's anything else I can do for you, you need only ask. I'll send word to Fleetbreaker Castle immediately. We clearly didn't understand the Forge Knights as well as we thought. For now, we'll have to continue recruiting the old-fashioned way.
That might be for the best. The Forge Knights are obviously too unpredictable to use safely.
Knowing how firmly you stand by your
Second
principles,
skin.
I'm glad you agree with my assessment of the situation. And if I'd listened to Dunstan, none of this would have happened in the first place. I won't make that mistake again.
Crucible Knight Officer Armor. Shame or glory. There's something else I can do for you? No. Okay. So... Crucible Knight Armor. DR is 14. Something else. Oh, we're here. Shame or glory. It's a one-handed weapon. 10% accuracy. 10% damage while endurance below 50. 10% extra granted to ally attacking the same target. You know what? I'm gonna just give that to... which pistol do we want to take off? 20% attack speed, 25% shock damage, 20% accuracy, 6 DR bypass. I think we're gonna stick with forgiveness. Take off this one. We'll put the sword there. Actually, let's do this. There. Maybe another mace too. Oh. Don't I have like a... Sure, we'll just do that for now. Oh, and what was that other thing that he got?
Huh?
Is it any of these abilities or something? Second skin. Grant second skin. Plus 2 armor damage reduction. Okay. Nice.
Huh?
And then he gave us another task. Okay, so this one was for Aaron, which is in the catacombs. And I think that... Oh yeah, Winds of Steel was completed. So we're good there. Okay. So the catacombs to talk to Aaron. There is a lot to do in Defiance Bay. I can only imagine what Twin Elms is going to be like when we get over there. Now I can enter the catacombs from here, I believe. Can't? Yeah. Now he is in one of these rooms. Is it back in here? We'll find him. Pretty sure he was down here. Oh, the quest said he was down here, so he's gotta be down. Oh, I can't go anywhere that way. Hopefully there are no more enemies, so I can just run through here real quick. I think this is where he was. Okay, hold on. So we went this way. Oh, we're not in the catacombs. This is just the Temple of Utica. Okay. That makes sense now. So we need to go into the catacombs. I believe he was right here. There he is. Anything else I can do for you? The Crucible Knights have put a heavy price on your head. I thought they'd want to keep things quiet, at least. I didn't think they would. Very well, it's true. I've been hiding from the Knights down here. But it isn't what you think. It was an accident. It's been hard for me here in Defiance Bay. I suppose I thought I'd get involved in city business if I made the right friends. It would get easier in time, and it did, really. I made a name for myself, a place. People actually listen to me when I talk. Well, they used to. People couldn't get very passionate about these things. We were discussing, I think it was shipping arrangements of all the things to fight over, but this one night, this man, he got very angry. I think maybe he'd had a little too much at the end, and I guess he didn't like an Orland talking back at him. I struck him. He came towards me, and I hit him, and he went over like a tree. I guess it struck his head on the way down. Turns out he was a knight. The Crucible Knights won't care how it happened, they just want me gone. They won't let me live long enough to see the rope. Please, I just want to get out of this city. The second I can get money for passage, I won't trouble anyone again, I swear it. I'll live quietly, but you can't, please, you can't tell them I'm here. Your secret's safe with me, Your Honor. Give him 300 copper here. This should be enough to buy you passage out of Defiance Bay. You're coming with me. You'll face the Duke's justice on the matter. That reward's worth more than your sorry life. Take prisoner. I won't let the knights take you, but I can't just let you go free. I can put him in my dungeon for just smacking a knight. I can either give him some money or just have him. I don't like spending. I don't have very much money anymore, but here we go. We're gonna give him 300 copper and just tell him to, you know, we're a good lord. But this is. They said you were a kind soul, but I wouldn't have imagined. This will see me out of the city and well away. I'm not sure I could ever thank you enough, but here, take this. I hope it's some use to you on your journey. You have my lasting gratitude, friend. I should get ready. Rabbit for gloves. Task completed. Unwanted. I've already loaded this. So let's look at these gloves we've got. Where are they at? Right here? Rabbit for gloves. Properties of crit multiplier bonus 10. Okay. Sure. Alright.
Huh?
Now, over the top of the wing. How much money do we have now? 1,500. Let's go to the inn.
Good day to you.
Good day to you too. We're gonna buy some more camping supplies. And a room. Survival, athletics, mechanics, range, accuracy. We'll go Fletcher's stay. Cutthroat bandits attack stronghold. South curtain wall was. Oh, I forgot about the. Dang it. That attack that was gonna happen. Supplicant, leaving in one day. Send escort. Send escort. Okay. So now do we have to... Nope. We have to repair it? Yeah. Darn it. Okay. Well, that's okay. So the only thing left here is I want to go visit the lighthouse I don't think we've been to yet. Yeah. So that's the next thing we're going to do. But we will do that tomorrow because I'm going to call it a night. But thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching. Be back on tomorrow. Same time, 10 o'clock. Hope to see you guys there. Thank you and good night.